past the guard. Let's say you're going to, just step in there, but you don't get the underhook. Go. So you're passing, and then you go around, you're in the front headlock, and then we're into that whole das, anaconda, cut the gatame idea. Understand? So what's the main 2 points for any choke? 2 parts of the formula. What's number 1, first part? What's stopping them escaping or resisting, same kind of thing. And the other side of it is, what part of you is on his neck and which direction does that have to go to actually chop it off, not rub it, not wring it, not scrape it, just cut it clean off. So that just gives you clarity on the direction, right? And if you ask those 2 questions and answer them, you can do it with triangles, any choke. And if you have the same experience I have, I like digging out things like that. That if I learn that there, it affects 10 things. Then if I just learn a trick there that's only good for there, that's the least amount of leverage. That's the poorest return on investment is I do that, it only works there. But if I can learn that and it works there, there and there, that's called leverage on the mat. And then deeper, not many people are that interested, deeper is if I can figure out how the deeper meta meaning beneath that makes that work on the mat, if I can now use that in my life in other areas, that's, in my view, the ultimate leverage. That's a more difficult thing. Is everyone okay so far with that? Why don't we just add this last piece? And we will do that, go all the way around. Demonstrate it for me, please. So, in your part.
Run, where are you at, bro?
Okay, so you're there. So he's got the seatbelt, right? He pulls the arm in, he slides the knee out, perfect, adjusts his arm, he's got it bicep deep. He turns the corner to now face west, sits down, and pulls to half guard. Let's pretend the choke's not working, but it'll work. Okay. So now we go underhook, like that, palm away, gable grip, like that. So whenever you want to get the grips there, just think of it like this. You want to throw an elbow. So would you throw an elbow palm away or palm towards you? So you do it palm away. So if you get confused about what hand's doing what, and you think about throwing that elbow that way, then you'll do it the other direction. So it's that way. That'll give you clarity on which way the hand's goes. Right hand, other way, throw the elbow. And now, you don't actually throw the elbow because that'll pull him onto your body. So you want to run away to create a hole that you pull him into. So, right, hole, hooks in, seatbelt grip. Okay, so now that we've got the seatbelt grip, we know he's going to try to put his back on the ground, especially if we let him. Stop. And now you want to put this hook behind his knee because that's going to slow him down. It's not going to stop him rotating, because I actually want him to rotate. But I'm going to slow him down so that I can now loosen up my grip and shoot it all the way through and now go down belly to hip to hip. So we're hip to hip, riding through the wilderness. Riding dead like that. And you have heads touching and arms touching between. Can't do it. Okay, so we're going to do that. Okay, thank you. Now, I'll take over. I have a body. Carl body, which is lay down. Head. Watch your head. So the most common one that people do this is this. See what I did? So, okay, so right. I do. No, you want to see this car? Can you go around? So, someone else, would you mind? Yeah. Thank you. So people do this. But what happens a lot is you can feel, it's a lot of necky, crankiness, and that's not choking him. The one place you can't choke people is there. So now the way to do that, if you want to do that, is you roll them up like this, and then you keep the head pressure, because what's stopping him resisting? Now, head neck, good job, right? And now that allows me to do what? Same old shit, right? Pull your arm right in there. Now I lift this arm up in the air, and I swing this elbow as close as I can to the other elbow, like that. And then put my hand here. Now I put my knees back 45 degrees and then just drop my hip forward. Because that's getting this, it's almost like, see that's a V, whereas that is a square. Or not a square, but something weird. Wrong word, like, tell me something. What is it? Rosie, I'm expecting an answer. Oh my God. I don't know what shape it is, but it's not that. So you see what I did was, when I got your elbow in, what I did was lift this up. Your elbow's in, I lift this up, and physically swing it as hard as I can and try to connect my elbows before my hands connect. You don't do that. Okay, so you go, whoom. Now, then you get a little bit up on your knees, just a bit, and then you drop your chest through that hole. See that? Because he's in there. so it's like this. You can be all coquettish if you want to cross it. Is that a word? I guess it is. That's the old way to do it. I don't do that anymore. But if you want to do it that way, that's the way to do it. Okay, so we're here. So what do? Rolling up. Tighten up the right. Up. Swing it. Here. Knees right spot. Pulling forward. And squeeze. And that's pretty good. What I don't like about that, when you do it to 150 kilo Maoris, I'm up on my knees, you can end up over there. You can end up over there. So what I prefer to do is a much more simple idea. And I encourage you to do this rather than that. So I'm here. I bring the left foot more forward than his head so that I can lift it off the ground. Because when his head's off the ground, we can now do that. We can't do that on the ground. So we lift him up, right foot forward, lift him up, and now we open this up, and he can feel me really pulling the bicep in. Then I go back down, and as I walk away with my legs, my head drives his head more into the V, and then shoulder down. So you see, my legs are coming here, which drives my head here, which pushes his head in more, and then just a little bit of shoulder down. And that way you're very flat, and you'll never be rolled over by some big bro from New Zealand. Land right there. You'll be very flat. And it's much more stable because you're like that, rather than this. I mean, they both work, but that's actually a true kata gatame, meaning shoulder hold. This is a way to choke him if you don't know how to do details. Like the version of the knee right, if you don't know how to pull your arm. It still gets you there, but it's better to understand it. Will we do that? Let's do that. Let's do the whole thing. Okay, so let's go, thank you. So let's go head to head. And